real photos you need to see. Robert Overacker's fatal jet ski and parachute stunt at Niagara Falls, intended to raise awareness for homelessness, ended in tragedy when his parachute malfunctioned. Shikoku's forest is illuminated by clusters of small, luminescent mushrooms, originally found in Hachijojima, that create a magical spectacle at night. Windows on the World, a restaurant complex atop the World Trade Center's North Tower, 1976. The Eiffel Tower's construction, the digging for the foundations began on January 26, 1887, and were completed in 4 months. William the Conqueror's 1086 Domesday Book, a detailed survey of England's land and resources, remains a crucial historical record of medieval English society and economy. The infamous pirate haven of Port Royal in Jamaica was destroyed and submerged by the 1692 earthquake and tsunami, transforming it from a worthy city to a submerged archaeological site. The Apple Vision Pro of 1963, inventor Hugo Gons backed models his television goggles for Life magazine. A lady standing next to the Mars rover. This clearly showed that the rover are way bigger than you thought they were. A Mongolian woman sits trapped inside a wooden box as a form of punishment, 1913. The Peel 50 holds the Guinness World Record for being the smallest production car ever made, 54 inches long and 39 inches wide, and with an unladen weight of 130 pounds. Birth control device from 1920, the Pro-Race cervical cap, was a barrier contraceptive linked to eugenic beliefs, designed for easy removal. Female samurai warrior, 1850, also known as Onabugeisha, were acknowledged to be every bit as strong, deadly and fearless as their male counterparts. Major General Harisha Gordon Robley with his collection of mokomoke tattooed heads. The Bathysphere, the world's first deep-sea exploration vessel, 5,000-pound cast iron, had a diameter of less than 5 feet but would carry 2 explorers. Beethoven's groundbreaking Symphony No. 9 manuscript, sold for millions, testifies to its unparalleled cultural and musical significance. The new hip massage machine from the United States, circa 1928, a 4th century Roman wine preserved in liquid form by olive oil and a wax seal, provides a unique window into ancient winemaking. The Uakari monkey is a distinctive Amazonian primate known for its bright red face and bald head, facing threats from habitat loss and hunting. La Ciudad Perdida, an 8th century Tairona city, now revealed after centuries of jungle concealment, offers a glimpse into a lost civilization's sophisticated past. Taken 2016, pre-flight photo of Lamia Flight 2933, carrying the Chapecoense football team, tragically crashed. 71 out of 77 lost their lives. One of the many icebergs suspected of having sunk the Titanic, this iceberg was photographed in the morning of April 15, 1912. Unsafe playground from the past, 1970s metal slides, while thrilling when cool, became dangerously hot under the sun. Spotted Lake, a mineral-rich British Columbia lake, develops colorful circular pools as its water evaporates, making it both visually striking and culturally significant. Albert Einstein's papers pipe, Australia and other personal belongings in his Princeton office. The photo was taken right after announcing his death, April 18, 1955. Malbork Castle, the world's largest brick fortress and the UNESCO site in Poland, stands as a testament to medieval Teutonic power and Gothic architecture. Smallest camera developed by OmniVision Technologies for disposable medical applications, measuring just 0.65 length and width, 1.1 mm tall. The as yet unassembled face of the Statue of Liberty sits unpacked in New York soon after its delivery from France on June 17, 1885. JFK's funeral at the Capitol, November 1963. The exceptionally rare Tito 6 Honus Wagner baseball card, dubbed the Mona Lisa of sports collectibles, cost $7.25 million. The Ulu knife, a crescent-shaped tool dating back to 3000 BCE, represents a vital adaptation for Arctic people, used for skinning animals and surviving in harsh environments. The rare cave velvet worm, a South African cave dweller, uses sticky secretions to capture prey in its dark, moist environment. The marble caves of Patagonia, Chile, a remote and visually stunning network of water-sculpted caverns accessible by boat. A couple on their unsettling vintage Halloween costumes. The photo possibly taken around the 1940s or 50s. Photo of a samurai, 1865. He resembles the character Katsumoto from the movie The Last Samurai. This is what sunset looks like on Mars. A chest X-ray in progress at Dr. Maxime Menard's radiology department at the hospital in Paris. 1914. He would later lose his finger to side effects from operating the X-ray machine. Eiffel Tower. Start of construction on the second stage. May 1888. An ancient Greek 20-sided dice inscribed with letters, likely served for games or divination between the 2nd century BC and 4th century AD. The Queen of the Andes is a giant bromeliad that grows for a century before its single, massive flowering and subsequent death in the high Andes. Occultus, or Barbaressa robot, was exhibited in Berlin in 1909 by Mr. Adolf Whitman, a famous German inventor. The first Monopoly set, crafted by Charles Darrow during the Great Depression, 1933. This celestial object, roughly 85 times Jupiter's mass, is expected to fuse hydrogen and ultimately become a white dwarf. Blood Falls, an Antarctic phenomenon, displays a striking red flow from Taylor Glacier due to iron oxidation, yet its precise origins remain a scientific mystery. Ardbeg 1965, a rare and ages-laid whiskey, boasts intense smoky and pearty flavors developed through decades of maturation. The cave cricket, or camel cricket, with its long legs and antennae, thrives in dark caves, relying on touch and smell to navigate and recycle nutrients. The frilled shark, a deep-sea living fossil discovered in the late 19th century, possesses a long, eel-like body, numerous sharp teeth, and an exceptionally long gestation period. A 2,300-year-old Scythian woman's boot was found preserved in the frozen ground of the Altai Mountains. This is a close-up of some well-worn pebbles on the surface of Mars. In 1934, a Westminster radiological exhibition showcased outdated protective gear alongside a modern X-ray apparatus, highlighting advancements in radiation safety. The 1970s Insectocopter, a miniature drone intended for covert surveillance, proved to be wind-sensitive for practical deployment despite successful test flights. Stephen Weber's underwater proposal in Tanzania tragically ended in his death before he could resurface. View of the Pyramids of Giza, 1920. Massive column of thousands of German prisoners of war marching down the Autobahn. Actor Bolegy with the alien costume, with his dresser John Birkinshaw inside Bray Studios, during the filming of movie Alien, 1979. A childhood portrait of Albert Einstein and his sister Maya. Albert Einstein's matriculation certificate, age 17, 1866. It's a myth that Einstein was bad at math. Plays his beloved violin. In 1941, Albert Einstein and his daughter Margaret Einstein take the oath of U.S. citizenship, wearing a glorious pair of furry slippers at his home in Princeton, New Jersey. Einstein tells Robert Oppenheimer about his newest attempts to explain matter in terms of space. The photograph was taken on March 14, 1950 on Einstein's 72nd birthday. Throughout the day, Einstein had been subjected to numerous requests from photographers to smile for pictures. Tired of the constant posing, when United Press International photographer Arthur Sass requested him to smile once more, Einstein playfully stuck out his tongue. Albert Einstein himself was amused by the photograph and even requested copies for his personal use. A large, intricately carved Egyptian funerary boat model dating from 1980 to 1975 BC showcases the artistry of the Middle Kingdom. The Great Blue Hole, a vast Belizean underwater sinkhole, attracts divers with its clear waters and marine life, formed by flooded glacial air caves. Glowworms, bioluminescent firefly larvae, emit a steady light to lure prey into their sticky silk traps in dark, humid environments. Sotheby's auction house sold Molesworth sofa for more than $170,000, making it the 9th most expensive couch in the world. The 15 Tocantino Planispera, the oldest surviving Portuguese map of the New World, details early explorations and navigational advancements of the era. This photo is taken from the Statue of Liberty's torch, closed to the public since a 1916 explosion, is captured in this rare perspective. The 1008 CE Leningrad Codex, the oldest complete Hebrew Bible manuscript, is a vital scholarly resource for understanding the Masoretic text. The saber-toothed longhorn beetle, found in Central and South American rainforests, is one of the world's longest beetles, characterized by its large, tusk-like mandibles used for defense. The Met Cloisters in Manhattan, resembling a medieval monastery, offers a serene escape with its collection of European medieval art and architecture. Michael Jordan's custom Nike Air Jordan 7s, worn during the 1990 Tour Dream Team Olympics, featuring his number 9, sold for $112,500. Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat in Bolivia, offers an otherworldly, reflective landscape and is a significant lithium source. A boy standing in front of fallen statue of Lenin, Ethiopia, 1991.